be open to failures, but curious. Thinking you knew something, thinking you learned it, thinking you, oh yeah, I got this, and you realize, well, that was, I had a whole different perspective that really wasn't valid for it or whatever. So, okay, that's fine. But at least I enjoyed the process of being curious. And with curiosity, again, we welcome diverse opinions. We do welcome other people's point of view, because all we ever have is our opinion and our point of view. And truly, if there's 10 of us here, there's going to be 10 points of view, or 9, and coming from their own opinion, their own experience, and their own model of the. So being open to those diversities, because again, allowing other points of view expands your awareness. One of the ways to look at curiosity too, so often through, being curious of yourself, curious of the other person's position. There's certain, aspects. Even NLP has a model for that, of the three stages for how to being curious from your position, the other person's position, and neutral. So it's a way of being curious of why something's going on, why the content. You look at your perspective sometimes and not be stuck in your story. So often in those conflicts, we tend to go into a story. But when you are curious, you can be. I think the secret of curiosity, it allows you to be fully present, which is such a rare thing in today's world. So being curious allows awareness to really come into your being, what you see and how you feel. And it's a different time space when you're being present. When they talk about setting goals, being curious, looking at setbacks, sometimes it's curiosity. Yes, it feels hard at the time, but I mean, be curious of yourself and we always talk about turning failure into success. I don't believe in such a thing as failure. I believe it's it's a different way of going about it. We learn from that. The teacher say, if I wanted to curse you, it'd be, you get it right, because you can't duplicate it. You don't know how you did it. When you're learning something and you so-called fail with the forces, it's not failure. You understand now how each piece of the process was into place, how you did it, how you created that, how you resource yourself. So those stages all help you have a broader perspective and more depth in your, the term so-called naturally, they can't teach it because they don't know how they do it. When you have to learn it from fundamentals up on all aspects, you can teach it. And when you teach it, then you really learn it, because that's when it becomes an embodiment of. And learning, again, curiosity as a resource state. I mean, that's super important with curiosity. When we're going through what we call a challenging time, how we're being frustrated with something, or feeling. I don't believe there's such a thing as boredom in my life, because I live with curiosity. I've always been a seeker. But when you look at little things like that, your day is always filled with interest. And curiosity allows you to embrace silence. When in silent states of no noise or whatever, silent states without any other music or TV on, and you can just sit there and look around and feel the room and feel your body in that presence. Curiosity allows you to revisit old things with questions, maybe new questions, parts of your life, and you look at maybe some family pictures and stuff, and perhaps in a good way, that what was going on, what were you thinking back then? What did you look? Curiosity is a coping tool. Sometimes we get into a bit. It's life. Life has these ebbs and flows. It's so important. We're never all